Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I am really excited to film this because I just found it to be a lot of fun writing all of this down. And if you didn't know, the Sephora sale is coming up. Now I'm like the bottom tier. I get like 10% off. It's really not that much, but I mean, it's a little bit off. I'm not going to be buying a ton of stuff, probably like 3 or 4 things that I've just been really wanting, and I may treat myself, but I don't know yet. With all that being said, I wanted to share with you 22 items that I would recommend. I mean, obviously you don't have to go pick up all of these, but if you were thinking about purchasing a few things during the sale, these are 22 items that I would recommend, that I would keep in mind, because I really enjoyed them, and a lot of them I actually used up, and a lot of them are actually currently in my collection, and some of them I'm going to be repurchasing. I would also love to know an item or 2 items that you would recommend in the comments down below. I think it'd be really fun for those who are wanting to try new products or hear about different recommendations. So if you're watching this, make sure to go down below and comment like 1 or 2 products from Sephora that you really love and that you would recommend. So the very first item we're going to talk about is the Nars Orgasm Oil Infused Lip Tint. I love this because it feels like a lip oil. It's really nice. It's really thin. It has that like oil feel, but it's like a nice hydrating oil feel. It just leaves a really nice tint. It has like a little bit of like a sparkle in it. It pairs really, really well on top of other lip products. So if you want to maybe wear like a matte lipstick, or you want to top your lipstick, it's actually a really nice way to do it. I love that product for when I just want something really nice and casual, or something comfortable, or something easy where I know it's not going to smudge, I know it's not going to be too heavy, I know it's not going to wear off like weird. If you like lip oils, I would recommend that one for sure. I kind of feel like if you like lip glosses or lip oils, you would probably really enjoy it. It's actually just really nice to have in your collection because it's nice and sheer. It just adds a little touch of like pink to your lips, but it has a really nice like glittery undertone to it. I love it, and that's why I had to recommend it. All right, the second item is actually going to be the Merit lipsticks. Now, I did just talk about this in a Merit beauty video. I did receive products from Merit in PR, but I love them. Honestly, if I didn't have as many lip products as I do, I would probably be purchasing like 1 or 2 more, but because I have a lot of lip products right now, I don't need to. But if you're looking for like a really good lipstick, like one lipstick that you can wear day to day, one lipstick that you can wear for events, one lipstick that you can wear to work, they have a really nice shade selection. I believe they have 8 of them, but I love the tones. Like, they're a nice tone, they're a nice variety. They honestly feel so comfortable on the lips. When you're applying it, it just feels like you're putting on a lip balm, and when you're wearing it, it feels like it's nice and creamy, but it's not too creamy. It almost feels like you're wearing nothing, but it's really nice. And I love how they wear off because it does leave a little bit of a tint, and I don't find that they get too messy either. I love how you're kind of able to build it up. So if you want something a little bit more natural, you can just, you know, lightly apply it. And then if you want it to be like a little bit more bold, you can actually just apply a little bit more. You can build it up. So I really, really love the Merit lipsticks. I love the packaging. You may look at it and go, okay, $33. That may be a little bit expensive, but the formula is really nice. You can wear it day and night. You can wear it to work. I've actually worn it to the gym before. I love the formula. They do have more of like a matte finish. So if you wanted it to be a little bit more glossy, you could always take like a lip gloss or the lip oil and you can apply it onto your lips. And I've done that before in the past. I just love them. Like I said, if I didn't have so many lip products in my collection, I would more than likely be going and picking up like another shade or 2. There are 2 shades that I have my eye on for the lipsticks. So probably once I finish a few of these lip products, I do want to go and purchase a few more. But with all that being said, if you're looking for a really good lipstick, I would definitely check out the Merit lipsticks because they are amazing. The next item is going to be the Nars Afterglow Lip Balm, and it's the Laguna collection. Now, I have the mini, and I love it because it's literally just a nice little tinted lip balm. It gives your lips a little bit more than a regular lip balm would. In the past, I have used the like fresh lip balms, but they are good, but for some reason, the formula always goes bad very quickly on them. I don't find them to be worth the money. I find them to be fairly soft. I liked them in the past, but since trying new things, I just love this Nars Afterglow Lip Balm a lot more. I like it because it's really easy to just apply on the lips and walk out the door. If you want your lips to have a little bit of a tint, a little bit of like a glow, and that's comfortable, it's hydrating, I think you would really love it. I think if you're just starting to get into makeup, you'd probably really love it because it's really easy. It adds a little bit of color. You can wear it with anything. You could wear it anywhere. It's actually really easy to keep in your purse. It's really easy to travel with. It's easy to bring to the gym with. I really like it. When I first got it, I was wearing it so much, and I could see myself buying like the full version and bringing that with me in my purse places, because sometimes I don't want just like a regular lip balm. I want something that has a little bit of like a tint to it, and that one has a little bit of a tint, and it's so nice because it's so like natural. And I think in the summer it's gonna look really nice because it does have that like little bit of like a, I don't want to say gold because that's not the right term, but it has that nice like glow to it. So I do really like it. I think if you're looking for like a step up from a lip balm, but you're not ready to like get a lipstick, I think that you would probably like the Afterglow because it's really nice. The next item's a lip gloss. I just went through my makeup collection and was writing things down, so that's why this whole chunk is like lip products right now, but we will talk about other things. So the next item is actually going to be the Charlotte Tilbury Rose Jewel Lip Gloss, and I love this lip gloss. I got it in like a little mini, and I finished the mini and I actually went and repurchased the full size. It is nice and thick, which I really like because it's thick, but it's not too heavy, and it's not gloopy, and it's not clumpy, and it's not like it's sticky. Like it has a little bit of like a stick to it because it's a lip gloss, but I just find the formula very comfortable. I have tried other lip glosses in the past and it's like it's too much and it feels like too much, but this one it doesn't, and I find that you're able to like sheer it out a little bit if you want to, or you can build it up if you want to, and the color is so pretty. What I've been noticing is when I go for like the more shimmery looks, a lot of it is gold, which is funny because it has like the gold like little bit of shimmer, but that lip gloss is so nice. The packaging is really nice. I wear that lip gloss so much, and I loved it so much that I had to buy it again. Literally as soon as I finished the mini, I went and bought the full size because that's how much I really liked it. So I think if you're looking for like a really good lip gloss and you're willing to splurge, I would recommend trying it out. I have tried lip glosses in the past, and this one's just really nice, and it has that like thicker formula, but it's not like too heavy and it's not too thick. Like the formula is great. And again, it wears really nicely, and I love how it doesn't like go everywhere. I love it. Number 5 is going to be the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blushes. I always want to say brushes, but it's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blushes. So I love the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blushes. I had a little mini sized in the shade Party, which I think like everybody did, and I almost finished it. I hit pan, but what started to happen was like the packaging was breaking, and I just said, you know what, I used like almost all of it. I'm gonna declutter it. I ended up getting like a Tarte Cheeky Playmate. I ended up getting the Tarte Cheeky Playmate like face palette, and it has one of their blushes in it, and I love it. I would want to get another Tarte blush for sure because their formula for blushes is amazing. I love the Amazonian Clay blushes from Tarte. They last a long time. They're really nice and pigmented. They have really nice shade options. I love them. If you want a good blush, the Tarte ones are like a staple. You can't really go wrong. I had the Tarte Clay Play 2 face palette, and I didn't like it because the tones just didn't suit my face. Like the bronzer didn't suit my face, the highlighter was chalky. I don't really care for the highlighters from Tarte because there's always a lot of fallout and it's always like just loose and not my favorite. But the reason why I wanted to keep the palette was because of the blush. It was so nice. So I was keeping this whole palette for just a blush, and then finally I said I will just get myself another blush because I don't need to keep the palette. I'm not using the palette, so I like their blushes. I think that their blushes are really good. They will last you a long time. They have many different colors. They wear on the skin really well. I have like a combination of skin. In the summer it's more oily, in the winter it's more dry, and they wear very beautifully on dry or oily skin. So really love the Tarte blushes. If you need a new blush or you're wanting a blush, check out the Tarte blushes. And with that being said, check out the Tarte bronzers. Again, I've tried 3 bronzers. One of them, it was just not my shade, so I did declutter it. This was a while ago. The other one was in the Clay Play Volume 2. It wasn't my shade, so again, I had to declutter it. But I finally have one that is in my shade. It's just a really nice light brown. It's just a really nice light matte bronzer. It is really nice. I love it. I think that they make really nice bronzers as well. I hear a lot of others talk about their bronzers. So if you're wanting to get like a higher end bronzer, maybe check out Tarte because the bronzer that I have, I really love. It's just really, really nice, easy to use, easy to blend, works really well, nice and pigmented. So if you're looking for a nice bronzer, definitely check out Tarte. Number 7 is the Anastasia Brow Whiz. I really like this because it's just really nice and small. It has a spoolie on one end, you have like the little pencil on the other, and you can just twist it so it can go up. You don't have to sharpen it, which is really nice. And I think that if you're someone like me who has almost fuller brows, but you just need something to kind of fill in the little sparse areas, this is really nice. I love it. I think that it's really easy to use. It's actually lasting quite a long time because I've been using it since last year and I'm still working through it. I have a feeling it's going to last me a really long time, so I don't need any new brow products for a while, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. If you're someone who just wants like 1 or 2 brow products, I would definitely check it out because it's going to last a long time. It's easy to travel with. It's easy to use on the go as well. You just fill in your brows, you just use the little spoolie after, and you're set and you're good to go. So I like it too because I have like a thinner end to my eyebrow, and I find that some eyebrow pencils or products, they're really hard to get like that precise line, where with that, it's just easy. It is so small. So I really love it. I have the Jouer Bronzer Duo and I am obsessed. I want to get a Jouer highlighter and I want to get a Jouer blush. Like I just want it. That's the thing. Since I got the bronzers, their powder formula is so nice. It applies on the skin so easy. It blends out so easy. It warms up the skin so naturally. The packaging is nice. I have used it so much, yet the embossing is still there, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I've even used the bronzer as eyeshadow, and it is so, so pretty. If you're looking to splurge and you want to add to your bronzer collection, get the Duo. I love it. It is so, 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 so nice. And like, I don't know why I don't know what's up with me with bronzers because I literally went from having like 1 and now I have 4. But the bronzer is so nice. Like truly, it's just, they're nice matte bronzers. I like how there's 2 different shades because you could use one in like the summer and then one in the winter, or you could use them as eyeshadow, and the packaging's really, really nice as well on them. The Duo that I have, it honestly makes me want to try the highlighter, and it makes me want to try the blushes. So if you've ever tried the Jouer blushes or highlighter, let me know because I've been really wanting to get the Jouer highlighter or blush. So, but the bronzers, if you need new bronzers, definitely check out the Jouer like duos. And I have one more bronzer to recommend. This one I feel like is good. I don't think it's one that I would go out of my way to like repurchase again, but I wanted to include it in here for those of you who like more of like a glowy bronzer. It's the Nars Laguna Bronzer. It's just nice. It kind of reminds me of like the Physicians Formula like butter bronzer, where it has like the kind of glow to it, like the not the shimmer, but it has, you know, that little bit of like a glow to it. So if you're not into like matte bronzers and you want something that is a little bit more glowy, you may enjoy the Laguna bronzer from Nars. It is a really nice shade. I currently have the mini. I've used it like 30 times since getting it, and I still haven't even made a dent in it. So it does last a really long time because I'm still going on it. If the Tarte or the Jouer doesn't have like maybe the type of formula you like, you may like the ones from Nars. A blush that I am obsessed with is actually the Nars Orgasm blush. It is so pretty. It has like a really nice shift to it. It has that nice glow to it. Whenever I wear this blush, I don't wear highlighter because it just looks so pretty on the skin. It's really nice and pigmented. You can build it up. It is so pretty. It has like that nice rosy pink, but then it has the shift to it, and it's so nice. I love it. Honestly, if I could, I would use it all the time. I would probably be finished it. If I wasn't working on my Merit blush, if I wasn't using my Huda Beauty lipstick as a cream blush, I would be using that, and I would probably hit pan on it because of how much I love it. That blush is really, really nice. If Tarte doesn't have like maybe the colors you're looking for or the formula or the finish you're looking for, check out Nars. And especially if you want something with like a nice shift to it or a nice glow, check out the Orgasm one because it is so, so nice. And I have a feeling if it gets rolled into a project pan this year, my goal is going to be to hit pan on it because when it gets rolled into my collection, I just want to keep using it. Okay, so here's the staple. If you're on YouTube, if you do makeup, if you've bought from Sephora before, here's just a staple, so you don't need to talk about it. The Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I love it. It's a go-to. It works well. It locks your makeup in. It leaves a really nice finish to the skin. It's just a staple. It works whenever I buy it. I know what I'm getting. I know it's gonna last me a long time. I know my makeup's gonna last. So even though it may seem a little bit more expensive, honestly, it is worth it. I have like combination skin, so it works for my dry skin, it works for my oily skin. Now, the one thing that some people have mentioned is it can dry out their skin if they use it too much. I only do my makeup about like maybe 10 to 18 times in a month, so I don't typically find that it will dry out my skin. If you do want something that's maybe a little bit more hydrating, you could always buy like maybe a smaller size of the Urban Decay All Nighter and use it for when you really want your makeup to stay, and then you could buy something that's just maybe a little bit more hydrating for those days where you're just running to the grocery store, or you're just sitting at home, or you're just, you know, going to the mall. Like if you don't really need that like locked in makeup, you could use something a little bit more lighter, where if you really want something to kind of set your makeup, definitely the Urban Decay All Nighter. But I have two little travel size like Urban Decay All Nighter setting sprays, and when those are finished, I'll be getting more. Number 12 has to be the Merit Beauty Mascara. I don't buy high-end mascaras because I just don't really see the point in purchasing a mascara for like over $20. It's a mascara. I open it, I use it for like 4 to 6 months, and then I declutter it. So I never really see a point in purchasing a mascara that's like really expensive. But the Merit mascara I am repurchasing during the sale because I miss it. I love it. It's like a tubing formula, so it's like easy to come off. And I just love how it doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it's comfortable on the eyes. My eyes are very sensitive and I never have an issue with this mascara at all. It lasts a really long time. It looks really nice. I love how it's like nice and lengthening. It's not too clumpy, it's not too dry. I have a mascara right now from Tarte, which is awful. I don't like it, and I'm really missing the one from Merit. So if you're looking for a really good mascara and you have sensitive eyes and you just haven't found that one yet, definitely check out the one from Merit. Or if you've been curious about it, or if you've been wanting to try like a nice natural looking mascara, like when you wear it, you can tell you're wearing mascara. but it's not like it's over the top. It's not like it's over dramatic. It's just really nice. So I love that mascara. I am going to purchase it again, and one of my favorites for sure. Number 13, I'm putting their blush in here, the Merit blush, because I think that it is worth it. I think that for the price you are getting a good amount of product. It's currently in my project pan and I've been using it for a long time now, and I've even used it before that, so you are going to get a good amount of usage out of the product. And what I do like about it is easy for you to kind of bring places because it is smaller and they have nice shades. The only thing that I personally find with it myself is once you apply it, you have to apply a good amount. Like, you can't just use like a dot or two. You have to like apply a good amount, and then you have to make sure when you blend it, you don't overblend because it can blend away really, really easy. So with this blush, I think if you're someone who's just getting into blush, if you're someone who wants a really natural blush, if you're someone who likes a really light blush, you would probably love this. Now, I do prefer like my Nars blush, the Tarte blushes, because there is a little bit more pigmentation to it. But honestly, the Merit blushes, you can build up the color, and if you make sure that you don't blend it away, it can build up nicely. It won't build up to a point where it looks like it's too much, but the other thing is once you blend it out, it does sit nicely on the skin and it does last a long time. So I do think that they are worth it. Is it something I'm gonna go out of my way for to get? Probably not. My mind is more so focused on like the Jouer blushes or the Tarte blushes over the Merit cream blush. But if you're just starting to get into like cream or liquid blushes, if you're just starting to get into like a blush, if you're wanting something really easy, natural, like if you want something to just throw on your cheeks, put some mascara on and walk out the door, you would like it. So I think that that blush is good if you've been wanting to try it. I would say go for it because it is really nice. Just know that it is really easy to blend away. Spot number 14 goes to the Huda Beauty lipstick. I really love that lipstick. It's been in my project pan quite a few times last year, and it's in my project pan this year to finish. The formula is starting to change. It's getting a little bit more dry and the scent is starting to change a little bit. So I have been putting it in my project pan to finish it. I love the formula of it. It's really nice and creamy and it goes on, but it's matte. So if you're looking for like a nice matte lipstick, you would like it. It's not too dry of a lipstick. I mean, it's not creamy. It's not super hydrating, but it's not too dry. So I do like it. It's nice. It's pigmented. What I will say is it can get a little bit messy compared to a few of my other lip products. This one's probably the messiest one that I have, but I do really like it. And I think if you're looking for something matte, you would like it. And it's really nice too because you can layer a lip gloss on top easy. It's a nice lipstick. So I did put it in here. Is it a lipstick that I'm gonna go out of my way for to get again? Maybe in a different type of finish. I don't think I'm like a matte lipstick person, but I don't think I would want like that matte of a lipstick again. I would want something a little bit more creamy or hydrating, but it is really nice and I do like it and I would recommend it if you're looking for that or if you've been wanting to try it. The 15th item has to go to the Merit brush because the brush is amazing. I love the Merit brush. I want to say blush, but it's brush. The brush. We're talking about the brush now. I love the Merit brush because the brush is really nice and short, so you're able to put it in a makeup bag easy and travel with it. You're able to put it in a drawer and pull it out whenever you need it. It's really easy to wash, which is a big bonus. I have tried so many different brushes in the past that are so hard to wash. This one's really easy to wash, which I love. It has a little bit of an angle, so it is easier to get certain spots of your face. And I like how you can use it for foundation. You can use it for blush, you can use it for concealer. I don't have cream bronzer, but I'm sure you could use it for that. I love how the brush is just easy and can be used for many different things. So it is a little bit more expensive, but I've honestly been using it for over a year now and it is still going strong. So if you want a good brush, definitely check out the Merit brush because it kind of does everything in one and it's really easy to wash. And the 16th spot has to go to the Sephora brushes. They are so good. I have picked up quite a few different Sephora brushes and I'd want to say like I think 80% of my makeup brushes are Sephora. I actually haven't tried a Sephora brush that I didn't like. They've all held up. They've all lasted a really long time. My oldest Sephora brushes are like 5 years old at this point, but they're still going. They're old, you can tell that they're starting to go, but they're still working fine. So if you're looking for good brushes, Sephora always has really nice kits as well. They're actually really nice to give as gifts also because the brushes are really good quality. So a lot of the times they do come with like a little carrying case. I have a couple different Sephora brushes and I absolutely love them. I want to get a few more brushes from Sephora soon, probably in the fall. I'll probably just go through like the summer using whatever I have and then get like a new set in the fall. But honestly, if you're looking for like a brush set, get the ones from Sephora. Even their individual brushes, I have a concealer brush from Sephora. 10 out of 10. I would recommend it. I got it for like $5 and it works so good. So definitely recommend the brushes from Sephora. All right, we are getting to the end. So the 17th spot is actually the Urban Decay Wild West palette. Now I was looking through my palettes and I was like, I swear I had more palettes from like Sephora, but I have a little Too Faced palette, which I recommend them, but I mean, because I've only tried one and it was like limited edition, they don't sell it anymore. I don't really care for this scent. I didn't include it in here because I would truly recommend the Wild West over that. And I probably wouldn't pick up a little Too Faced palette. I would pick up an Urban Decay palette over it. But the Wild West palette has a really nice color story to it, and I love the formula. I love how you're able to use the colors for many different occasions. You can use it for daytime, nighttime. You can bring it with you because you're able to put a brush in there. It has a really nice mirror. It has a nice color story, which is what I really like. The shimmery shades, they do have a little bit of like fallout, but it's nothing that is too serious. I find that if I do my eye makeup first, everything is good after that. Out of the palettes that I have, it is definitely one that is at the top because I like the formulas of them. They're easy to use, they're easy to work with, they're easy to blend, they're really pretty on the eyes, it's not hard to use, and what I like is it has a little bit of a variety, and that's what I was looking for. A lot of people last year, they just weren't impressed by it, or they thought it wasn't going to be a good palette, and a lot of people changed their mind, and I'm kind of glad that they did because now a lot of people are saying that they love the palette, and it's like, yes, it's actually a really good palette. So honestly, if you're looking for like a really nice palette to pick up and you don't have the Urban Decay Wild West, I would recommend it. I think that it fits in really well with my collection. Everybody's eyeshadow collection is different, so you may not need it, but if you're someone who wants like a palette that kind of has a little bit of everything in it, I would recommend it. 18 goes to the Guerlain foundation. I'm gonna get that foundation soon. I'm not gonna get it right now. I am trying to finish 2 foundations, but I have a feeling I am going to get it soon. That Guerlain foundation is so nice. It is like pricey, but what I loved about it was it just gave such like a nice natural look to the skin. And I remember getting a comment saying, well, I don't know why you would pay so much money for a foundation that's just like a kind of medium finish that just makes your skin look natural. But at the end of the day, that's what I want. I remember whenever I go back on videos and I see my skin with that foundation, it just looks so nice. It looks so healthy. It looks so refreshed. It looks so even. It was really nice on the skin. It was just a great formula. I think there was SPF in it, but I can't remember. It is pricey, but it lasted a really long time. It wore a really long time. Now it does oxidize, so I would recommend going a shade down because like I got a shade and it looked good in the store, and then a few hours later it was like, whoa, this is too dark. So now I know I would definitely go, I'm going to be going like a shade down, but I'm telling you, if you want to splurge on a foundation, a lot of other people have said the same thing, that they really like it. It's funny because it's one of those products that are kind of talked about on YouTube, but it's not brought up a lot because it is a little bit more expensive. And I mean, you can find good dupes at the drugstore, but there's something about that foundation that I love. So I do want to pick up that foundation again. I will get that foundation again. It's just, I do want to finish a few things before I buy it. 19 is going to be the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. love that primer. Love it. I love the feeling of it. I know a lot of people aren't like big on the pore filling silicone primers, but I love it. I just love the look. I love the finish. I love how my makeup sits on it. And I just found that whenever I used it, it worked really well with my skin. And I feel like if I want a moisturizing primer, I might as well just use a moisturizer. That's how I see it. But when I want my skin to kind of have like a smooth surface, that's what I go to, and I love it. And it works really well. I'm gonna pick up a Smashbox primer, but I think I'm gonna pick up a different one this time to see how it works. But the original one, well, I've tried a couple different Smashbox primers and I love them. So let's just put Smashbox primers because I've tried their like photo finish water. I've tried a couple different like of the photo finish ones and I've loved them. So let's just put Smashbox primers. If you want a good primer, check out Smashbox. The clear brow gel from Anastasia, really good. If you want a good brow gel, definitely pick that one up. I tried the Colourpop Brow Gel and it was good, but honestly, I do like the clear brow gel just a little bit better. I find that it really held into place really well. It wasn't too crunchy, it wasn't too heavy, it lasted a really long time. You get a lot of product. I would definitely get it. If you need a brow gel and you want something clear, you want something that you can basically use for like a whole year, you want something that will hold them in place, that works with other brow products, check out the ABH Clear Brow Gel. 21 is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I love that dry shampoo. I have tried so many different dry shampoos, but the Amika one was really nice. Love the scent. Love how it makes your hair feel. I love how it gives it volume. I loved how it really made your hair feel refreshed, and I really, really enjoyed it. I would definitely get it again, but I want to try like a powder dry shampoo. But if you're looking on the Sephora website for a dry shampoo and you want one that's like you can spray, check out the Amika one. I did pick up their small bottle and it is really, really small. You get a good amount of use out of it, but honestly, it's probably worth it just to buy the bigger bottle because it is going to last you a lot longer. And I just find it a little bit expensive to buy the smaller one. If you're willing to pay the extra bit, get the bigger bottle because to me it just makes more sense to get the bigger bottle. But honestly, it was such a good dry shampoo. I really loved it. I've been wanting to get it, but I just want to try a powder formula instead of a can, only because I tried using setting powder as a dry shampoo and I really liked it. So my next thought is to try and get like a dry shampoo powder to see if I like that over the Amika one. I've tried so many different dry shampoos, like they're all on my channel from like years ago, and the Amika one is like the number one that always sticks in my head. That was my favorite. And number 22 is going to be the Rare Beauty Concealer. Now this one here, I find it to be good. I don't think it's one that's like a staple for me, and I don't think it's one that's going to be like a must-have, but I think it's good, and the reason why I'm recommending it is because it's nice, it's creamy, it's lightweight, it's not super heavy. It does give like a light to medium coverage for myself because I have dark under eyes. I want something that's just a little bit more full coverage, but I know that some people don't necessarily need something full coverage. So if you're looking for something that's like really easy to work with, if you're looking for something that's a little hydrating, that offers a little bit of coverage, that has cute packaging, that lasts a long time, definitely check out the Rare Beauty Concealer because I've had mine for a really long time now and it's lasted so long. And the consistency of it's really nice. I love the formula. It's not drying. I like how I can use different setting powders with it. I don't have to set it if I don't want to, but it's really nice for under eyes, for blemishes. It's great. So if you're looking for a nice like light to medium coverage concealer, the Rare Beauty one is a nice option. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I do hope that this helped you a little bit. And for myself personally, like I said, I'm probably only going to be picking up like maybe 5 things during the sale. I don't need anything crazy, just a few things that I want to kind of restock on, and maybe an eyeshadow palette. Let me know in the comments down below a product or two that you would recommend from Sephora, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.